If you want to win, you must identify this. It is your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is the gift, it's the ability, the skills that you have. And that then becomes your unfair advantage. I'm going to show you how you're going to thrive in the AI economy. You do not have to be a tech or AI genius. You don't have to know what's working right now. It's not about what you don't have, rather, it's about what you already do have. I'm going to talk about the 4 mindsets, how to think about the AI economy in your future. 3 business owner types. I'm going to give you a real example. My strengths are creating my AI advantages for the future. I'm going to talk about the 2-level opportunity framework, where to find winning opportunities for you. And then I'm going to break down your 4-step action plan and how to implement this starting today. But before we dive into your specific advantage, let's start with the 4 mindsets that will determine if you're going to win. And these are crucially important for anybody who wants to grow and who wants to thrive in the future. Number 1, everybody is a student, even the best of the best. So the playing field is somewhat level. Number 2, resilience is crucially important. And change is only going to accelerate the need for resilience. Number 3, pivoting is good. Let go of the old ways. It's time to be open-minded, open-handed to adopt new ideas and new ways of doing things. Number 4, abundance is everywhere. Operate from a place and a mindset of opportunity is all around you. And actually, I think there might be too much opportunity. More on that later. So here's what most people are getting wrong about AI, the AI economy in the future. They think it's all about the tools. They think it's about the tactics. They think it's about the things that they don't know. And though there might be some bit of truth and wisdom in that, it's not entirely about that. It's about this. And if you want to win, you must identify this. It is your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is the gift, it's the ability, the skills that you have. And that then becomes your unfair advantage. How does that actually become practical for me? That's what we're going to talk about today. So let's figure out what makes you unique. Now, here's a problem that I see so often entrepreneurs make is they spend so much time comparing themselves to other people, number 1, and number 2, they're always looking at what they don't have, whether it's money, whether it's strategy, whether it's tactical, whether it's a level in the business. And I think that's a big mistake because all of us have our own unique abilities and gifts. But the sooner that we can recognize our own unique abilities and skills and focus on developing and cultivating those and looking at how we can serve the marketplace with those gifts and abilities and talents, the sooner we'll actually have more longevity. We'll be operating out of the purpose that God's given us, and it'll feel very fulfilling, and you'll have success as well. So I'm going to walk you through a simple assessment. And my goal by the end of this is that you'll know exactly how to leverage yourself, your ability in the AI economy for your specific strengths. So let's figure out what makes you unique. I'm going to give you a couple assessments for you to consider. And by the end, my goal is for you to know exactly how you can leverage your strengths and your abilities in the AI economy and take advantage of the opportunity that's out there. Number 1, it's the visionary. This is the person that sees possibilities and has the ability to create essentially from nothing. And this is where I would probably categorize myself. And I'll talk about that more in here. The second one, the organizer. If you're an organizer, you're a person that can bring structure to the chaos, right? Typically, visionaries often will create chaos. There's so many ideas and so many things that they want to do, and they need someone that can make it happen. That's going to be the organizer. And then number 3, the optimizer. There's someone who's able to really see the systems and hone the systems in. One thing I want to mention is that for every category that I'm mentioning here, the opposite, there are problems that this category, this person with these strengths can solve and can fix. And again, they're unique, they're different. Even a person, all the people who fall into the visionary category, for example, have their own unique flavor and ability in that category. So I would say that I'm someone who falls more into the visionary. I have a lot of ideas and I can create, but I need this next person. And that's going to be the organizer, someone that can take my ideas and help organize those things, like all the chaos that I bring from the sheer volume of my ideas and strategy and all the things that I'm coming up with. So the organizer is that person who can see, okay, this is the visionary, this is what they want to do. They can organize that chaos into a structure that actually gets it done and gets it across the finish line. And then number 3 is the optimizer. This is the person who is able to hone in systems and structures that can maybe ratchet that thing up and build off of that infrastructure. I don't think that one person would be boxed into any one category. I think that we have various elements, right? I'm not only visionary. I can bring structure. I can bring optimization. It's not my strongest suit. And that's really what we're talking about today. Your unique makeup, right? So for example, visionary, I might be 90% visionary and 10% organizer, or 5% organizer, 5% optimizer. But it's all about identifying my strengths. So let me show you exactly how this might work using my own strengths as an example. The framework that I just gave you is a very simple framework to identify. I think that I'm a visionary, or I'm more organizer, or I'm more of an optimizer. One of the ways that, especially if you don't have really deep self-awareness, is take something like the Clifton Strengths Finder assessment. It's a really thorough process to help identify what your strengths are, what you resonate with, what you're naturally gifted at. So that's where these have been pulled from. So one of my top strengths is ideation. I am fascinated by ideas. I can talk about ideas all day, every day for years and years. What comes to mind for you? What's something that you can do over and over that you would do it for free, that you love it, you enjoy it? That's something that's a light for you that should come on, whatever that is for you. I would encourage you to take some time to spend thinking, if you don't want to take the assessment, and write this down and ask yourself, what is something that I love doing? People tell me that I'm good at, that I can do over and over for a long time, that not only can I do, but I get energy from doing it. For me, ideas is a part of it. I see ideas, they flow from me all the time. So for me, I see connections that other people might miss, like connecting AI with automation and different frameworks for business evolution and growth. That's a unique thing that I have. So people, I think, mostly use AI tactically, but I see it a bit more strategically. And so I think that gives me some form of advantage, or unique perspective is maybe a better way to say it. So I can use AI to generate business model variations and test strategic options for scale or to get capacity in a business, all from my ability to ideate. And I think the future belongs to the people, again, who can identify these things. All right, so another one, intellection. I love thinking deeply, and this really connects with ideation. I think through second, third order effects that other people ignore. While others might want to set and forget about the AI stuff, I understand the deeper implications because I can see the deep connections. The advantage is I can build AI systems, or I can see, okay, I don't want to actually build that. Who can I find that can build it? I've got the idea, I can connect it. My uniqueness in this new economy, really powerful. I can see complex scenarios and long-term consequences that AI can really come in and help. Another one for me is learner. I continuously love to improve. So I understand that AI needs continual learning and adaptation. It's not a one-time setup. It's not a static thing. It's very dynamic. And I'm naturally drawing to improving systems over time. So I think about my advantage in that is I can create AI that gets smarter through intentional learning loops. And I think that is the future of AI. How you can see, okay, these are my strengths and my abilities, my uniqueness, where it can create an advantage for me in this new AI economy. So now we want to turn that on you. What are your strengths? What are your abilities? Now, what I'm going to do is in the comments on this video, I'm going to give you a framework and a prompt. You can actually get your Clifton assessment and you can upload it to Claude or ChatGPT with the prompt framework that I'm going to give you. It's going to help you actually flesh these things out and give you this data. So that'll be in the description below, absolutely free. So I'd say to bring that together, for me, one of my advantages and unique perspectives I can build in the AI economy is strategically sound and deeply thoughtful AI systems, because I understand the broad spectrum, not only from my experience of building a $70 million business, but just my gifts. I understand context. And so I can give that to AI and understand how to get the nuances and not just build a one-trick pony with AI, but a whole operating system because of my ability to think deeply and see connections, which is another one of my strengths, is connectedness. So I see how these things can connect and work together. For example, one of the things that I'm building right now that I'm going to do a YouTube video on is an autonomous research ICP, which is basically a market profile, research agents that can think strategically about where this particular market might be and what the opportunities might be to develop products and offers and services. And AI systems that learn and adapt from that standpoint. This is all stuff that I'm creating from scratch. Again, this is a unique ability that I have. Now, I'm not like a tech genius, but I understand, okay, these are the sources, and I understand the first principles of these are the elements that are needed. So then I can go and actually build this stuff and have AI help me do that. So this is just an example of how I'm using my strengths and my abilities, my unique perspective to build in this new AI economy. All right, so once you understand your strengths, you need to know where to apply them. And there are two levels for that opportunity. Level one, your current business gap. So if you look at your business from marketing, sales, fulfillment, and operations, what part of those departments have the biggest gap? And then with your unique ability, you can bring a solution to. We start there. I think that's the best place to apply AI in the advantages of AI. You can start thriving in your own business. It could be whether you have a small consulting business like me, or you're a partner in a business, or whatever it is, start there. Number two, market opportunity gaps. Who are the people that have problems that you see? You've got your strength, and you can build a bridge to whatever their desire is. That's where you're going to thrive with AI in this new economy. And then identify how to prioritize and choose. What is a thing that is the biggest problem that's the easiest and simplest for you to solve? That is where you start with the application of AI, whether it's a simple N8N workflow, or how you're going to use Claude or ChatGPT manually, or building out a whole automation system. All right, so how do you actually do this? Here is your action plan. Number one, it's 4 steps. Get clarity on your strengths, not what Chris's strengths are, not anybody else's strengths, or not the dude on YouTube or whatever, your strengths. And I've given you a couple ways that you can do that. Now, number 2, gap identification. Identify the gaps in your business, identify the gaps in other people's businesses. Write down some things in your business based on the 4 parts of a business that I mentioned: marketing, sales, operations, fulfillment. What are the gaps that you see there? What are the gaps that you see in other people's businesses? Number 3, AI alignment strategy. Your strategy for AI, whether it's for your business or any other person's business, needs to be in alignment with your strengths and your abilities. Now, not only is that for you as the person, the expert, but also it's for your business. What are the strengths of your business? So you can go through that same exercise. What is your business really good at? That's how you would identify that. And then number 4, marketing position. This is something that I think is more simple than we make it out to be. With your uniqueness, again, I'm gonna keep going back there. You have different positioning than me or any other person who you might look up to, right? That's what you communicate about. It's about who you are and operating from that place. All right, here's the bottom line. Self-knowledge plus AI amplification plus problem solving. That is your unique competitive moat. That is how you're going to thrive in the future. You take the mindsets that I gave you in the beginning and all the other framework structure that I've given you in this video, and it's going to help you. So I want to hear who you are in the comments. Are you a visionary? Are you an organizer? Are you an optimizer? And if you want the full Strengths Finder breakdown, I'll put a link in the description. Subscribe if this helped you to see how you're going to thrive in the AI economy. Send it to someone who might need it. Appreciate your time. Until next time, go win.